There we are. Okay. Who else here tonight? I know I said I was going to go about 7:30, but I've been down here since before 7 trying to get my act together. It just wasn't coming together very easily. So, hey, Roseanne, how are you? Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while. I've been here, kind of here, there, and everywhere, but welcome. It's nice to see you. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Valerie. Who else have we got here? There's Miss Betty and Charlotte and Amanda, Mary. Thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate it. Let me see who's over on YouTube now. Hey, Michelle. Yes, first time you caught me live. Yay. Hey, Amy. Yeah, welcome. Hey, Barbara. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I've been trying to get my act together since before 7 o'clock. But usually whenever I know I'm going to do a live, I have everything set out and everything ready. And I didn't do that tonight. And in my mind, I kind of knew what I was going to make. But then I got down here and I changed my mind, which that happens all the time. Do you guys do that? Oh, Michelle's in Houston. Hey, Chris. Thank you for follows. Thank you so much. All right. So anyway, so I just went around my craft room. I was wanting to make something springy, and I was pulled out all kinds of tulips and such, and it just wasn't feeling it. But then I ran across this filler flower bush that got me going. I thought I'm going to make something with that, and I pulled a few florals that I thought would go with it. I was kind of thinking purple and pink, but then when I brought it out into the light, it's really not that much pink. So I brought a couple of different florals. I've got these tulips that I thought I might bring those in. I thought those look pretty good together. Can you guys see that? I thought I might throw those in. I don't know. They almost look, to me, they almost look too big for the filler, but we'll have to see. Then I've got some smaller tulips that might go. And then, you guys, these are so pretty. I have these calamantas. These are for my, I had these left over from my spring workshop last year. I fell in love with them. And actually, I used up all I had for the workshop, and I went back and bought everything they had. But aren't those so pretty? I love the yellow in the center there, and they just got a lot of movement. But I don't know. I thought we'd go ahead and put this on. It might be that I just use this. It's such a beautiful bush. It has the lavender, and it has these little filler flowers, like 3 or 4 different filler flowers, and a lot of greenery. So I thought we might just go with that. I don't know. So, oh, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Hey, Leslie. And there's Vicki. I haven't seen you for a while, Vicki. Yeah. Hey, Charlotte. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Hey, Liz. And Sharon, Carol. Yeah, I designed this to put in my shop, but this is a sample. And so when I got it, I thought I'm going to shrink that down a little bit, but I haven't got it listed in my shop yet. But I am going to shrink down this part a little bit. But anyway, that was part of what distracted me. I started to put it in the shop, and then I thought, no, I'll just wait. So, but thank you. All right, well, let's go ahead and get going here. Hey, Vanita, good evening. So I did go ahead and make the bow. I was looking at this, and I thought, we've got a lot going on in this bush, especially if I put on another floral with it. I wanted something just real simple, so I just found this 1.5 inch kind of a Swiss dot, and then I've got just a solid canvas lavender And I thought that would kind of center everything. So let's go ahead, and I need to put some greenery on here. I'll find my wire cutters. I just had them. Oh, right here in front of me. I tell you, it's been a day. So how is everybody? It's been I feel like I'm just kind of blubbering tonight because you ever have one of those days where you spend the whole day on the computer and you feel like you can't even see straight anymore? That's what I've done today. I'm just going to start out with these spica sleeves, and I plan on putting the bow. Let me zoom in a little bit here I plan on putting the bow over here, just over here in the corner, and then we'll build out. It's going to be a half moon type shape. And we're just going to start out with our spica sleeves. Wish I could see comments when I got my back turned here. Hi, Stephanie from New Jersey. I would never guess that from your handle there. I'd never guess it was a Stephanie. My daughter spent some time in New Jersey. She was in Colts Neck. She and her husband were in the Navy over there. I like using these spica sleeves. I mean, they just really fill out and make a really nice background. I don't like them to be necessarily the main event, but I do like to use them as a background. I think that's about all the higher I'm going to go over there. We'll put a little bit more. Just kind of mapping things out here. Oh, Dan had a worst day every day, or worst day. Everything went wrong. It seems like you have days like that. You just want to go to bed. Wake up another day. I didn't necessarily have all this stuff going wrong. I just, I was raised, we didn't have computers back when I grew up. And so it's a learning curve for me, definitely, everything I do. So Springsteen lives in Colts Neck. I didn't know that. I have a funny story about Colts Neck. I mean, that on my way there, that was the first time I ever found out about a roundabout. We do now, but we didn't have roundabouts in Indiana back then. And I never will forget, I drove all day long from Indiana, had my other two children with me, and they were junior high age, I think, probably. Maybe a little bit, my boy might have been a little bit younger. But anyway, it's pouring down rain the whole way we go there. And so anyway, of course, like I said, she's living on a military base, and I've got this car. It was a used car, but it was new to me. And we get over there. Like I said, it's pouring down rain. I had just had to blast through a roundabout because I didn't even know. I had no idea what to do with that thing. Finally I just closed my eyes and just gunned it. I figured they'll stop for me. But anyway, so we get over there, it's pouring down rain, and they've got to search everything before you go on the base. They got to search your car, I mean, inside and out, and they're wanting me to raise my hood. Well, I couldn't find where to raise the hood, and of course by then we're punch drunk, and I got tickled. Well, those guards there didn't even crack a smile. I'm laughing, my kids are laughing, and they didn't see any humor in it. But finally, one of the guards figured out how to open my hood. I had no idea. And of course, we got it piled high full of all kinds of suitcases and clothing and food, and but that was my initiation into New Jersey. Okay, I'm going to go ahead now. Let me think. Sometimes I put the bow on first, and sometimes I put the goodies on first, but I think I'm going to go ahead and put my bow on because I don't want to smash stuff after I get my bow just exactly where I want it. And like I said, I just made this a simple bow. That in there. But you hate it when you can see right through that. You can see right through the wreath, but you still can't get the pipe cleaner to go in. All right, get that all. All right, now I've already gone ahead and fluffed this for the most part. I'm thinking I might put it all in one piece. If I can. I got to get the bigger bolt cutters out here. Oh, thank you, Tarnation. Thank you. Thank you guys for sharing. I appreciate it. Oh, the green glitter ribbon. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I love it. There's just all kinds of pretty ribbons out there. All right, I'm hoping that this will fit down in there. I'm going to try it before I actually get it glued. I may have to cut it down into two pieces because I don't want it terribly tall. I think that'll work. And get a little bit of glue. But yeah, those roundabouts, they really threw me for a loop over there in New Jersey. And like I said, it was raining, it was dark. I had no idea where I was going. It was a mess. And two kids that were hungry. All right, I want to stand right in front here a second. I like that. I really like that. I'm not sure I want to add any more florals to it. I really like this bush a lot. I mean, it's almost like a one and done thing, right? Thank you guys for all the following. Oh, you don't have those in northern New Jersey? Well, I tell you, they were completely unexpected for me. Just looking here to see if I have any questions. Oh, caramel. Oh, yes, Lee, absolutely. Caramel, yes. Lee's talking about Carmel, Indiana, which is up by Indianapolis. It's really a pretty, beautiful city. But yeah, they've got a ton of them. And some of them, like you get off of that and you go right on the highway. We've got a really weird thing going on down south of me, close to my hometown, Oaktown, Indiana. Anybody down around that area? They had an intersection where people were they were crossing the 4-lane highway, and there was been a lot of accidents there. And so they decided they didn't make a roundabout. They made like a half a roundabout. And it's so weird. Actually, I think it looks worse than if you were just trying to shoot across the highway myself, but they didn't ask my opinion. Into another round. Yes, you're right, Lee. I didn't realize you were up that way. Divergent diamond intersections. Never heard of that. Hey, Claudia. How are you today? Okay. This one, I've got 3 of these bushes. Kind of thinking about, let me look here. We'll let this one kind of go down straight, and then we'll kind of whip this around. Do you guys have roundabouts in any place else in the country? If you don't, I would advise that they don't get them. They're just very confusing. I mean, they're not as much for me now that I'm ready for them, but okay. That is going to be so pretty. I really like this. And like I said, I feel like I'm not going to be doing it justice if I add too much more to it. And I just bought this for a filler. Well, tell you that stem's kind of thick, and with it hanging down, dependent, I'm going to go ahead and put a zip tie on it just so it's not going to go anywhere. I mean, it's glued in there and it feels like it's going to stay, but I don't want to take a chance. Okay. Now this, I don't know if I'm going to leave that down like that or if I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around, but I'm going to go ahead and put that, at least part of this other bush in. Oh, hey Vince, how are you? Oh, your niece lives in Noblesville? Yes, I know where that is. I used to show horses there. They used to have or what we called the state show. They used to have that every year there when I was growing up. It's a nice town too. Oh, you have them in Phoenix? All right, just fluff this stuff a little bit here. Like I said, I think I'm going to at least half this, and I'll probably position it a little bit differently than if I would just put it all in one piece down here, just to make it a little bit more full down on the bottom. Where can you buy these bush flowers? I got these from a wholesaler when I was at market last year. But it was a wholesaler. But like that wholesaler, Trendy Tree, the Wreath Shop, Greenery Market, all those places sell their products. but I don't know if they have it. Like I said, I bought this last year, so I don't know. On my blog, I've got a blog post where it tells you some nice places to buy online that don't require a tax ID, because I know a lot of people don't have that. But if you go to my blog, which there should be a link in my bio on TikTok, you'll be able to find all those shops. Okay, let's see. I'm going to bring that in there kind of tight there. I'm hoping it's going to hold together. It's kind of shredding just a little bit since I broke that paper. The paper tape that wraps the stem, it does that sometimes. It's hard to find bushes like that, though, that you can, like I said, I was thinking I was going to add some more flowers, but I'm not sure I'm going to. Okay, now I've got this little bit left over. I still need to fluff this a little better. And I need a little bit down here, and I need a little bit back here behind the bow. Let me see how I can split this up. Probably that little bit will work right there. Oh, you bought one from the Wreath shop? Do they have it? Yeah, they usually have some nice things. Like I said, them and the Greenery Market, Trendy Tree, Deco Exchange. All right, was that? Okay, I want the larger piece down here. Trim this down a little bit. Just going to go right in here. Okay, I'm going to stand right in front of it here a second so I can see what I've got going here. I really like this. Okay, now I need a little bit back here behind the bow. What do you guys think? Do you think it needs any more flowers? I don't think so. Hey. Oh, Vince, you're still sick? There's a lot of stuff that's just hanging on forever out there. No, my husband's been sick. And he's not one to, he never complains, ever. But he's been kind of sick, too. I don't know, do I want that there, or... I'm going to put this way. Yes, you do have them in Texas, those roundabouts, Michelle. That's right. In northern Michigan, Amy, I figured. Yeah, I think they're really tough when you don't know where you're at, where you're going. They got all those signs, and people are kind of pressing you, like hurry up. All the locals anyway. That's what happened to me up there in New Jersey, and like I said, finally, I had no idea. I just gunned it. I just like I'm going. The kids were hollering at me. All right, now all the florals are in there. You kind of fluff them up just a little bit. They're a little bit squashed some places. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, I've got some more greenery. Like I said, I don't think any more flowers are warranted. I'm just going to call this a wildflower wreath. So it's just got a little bit of everything. It makes me think about walking out in the woods. I'm going to put just a little bit of greenery here, there, and everywhere just to give it a little bit of variation. There's already a lot of greenery in that bush also. I have to see if I can order some more of that. Alrighty. And I always tell people too that if you're a first time viewer, whenever I'm making things live, I always do put a listing. Oh, I cut that too short. I always put a listing in my Etsy shop so that if you're interested, you can purchase it right during the live. If you just go to my Etsy shop, the link's in my bio. I have not pinned it on Facebook yet. But there should be a listing that just says made on live video with today's date. I know I got my head right in front of you guys. But that's not going in there very good. Try that again. I think I'm going to bring a little bit more ficus up here too. I have it back here, but I don't have any up here. Just a little dab of it. Like right in here. Okay, there we go. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. Hey, Glenn. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Yeah, I like purple. It's probably my second to pink. Pink is my favorite color. I'm sure you probably know that if you've watched me design very much. I'd use pink every day if I could. That didn't want to go in there very well. A little bit right in here. Oh, let's use this. Get in there. All right, I think we're done with the front or the top. I'll come down here and work a little bit. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Oh, Gail, late to the party. You're okay. You can always go back and watch the replay. Well, I say that unless you're on TikTok, then they don't keep replays for the TikTok. Just the fast, the speedy ones. Oh, thank you, Mercy. Thank you. I didn't see you out there. Oh, you want to see the Mardi Gras in the back? Yes, absolutely. It's a deco mesh. It's on evergreen, which is my favorite base to use for deco mesh anyway. Actually, some florals I do. But it says we don't hide crazy. We parade it down the street. Get the bow out of the way there. But it has the mask and the feathers. Little fun things there here and there. Really nice velvet ribbon. Got two different velvets. Got the emerald velvet and then the purple. Okay. I haven't made near as much Mardi Gras this year. I usually make a bunch. I've only made like a handful. I don't know why, because I like to. I got all kinds of really neat supplies, but I just haven't done it. Just ran out of time. All right, this is that one I said I cut too short. Let me put a pick on it real quick. Tried to do that, but I can't reach it, so I'm going to have to, hang on, let me move this closer. There we go. I'm putting a pick on it. It's just a little bit too short, so it puts about, what, 1.5 inches, 2 inches on it. But I did that. I just wasn't paying attention, cut it too short. Okay, let's see, we've got all that up there. Let's put some down here. Oh, thank you, Mercy. Yeah, they have all kinds of crazy signs there. I can't even remember where I got that. I got that a long time ago. But I just made the wreath. I might have made it at the end of last year, maybe. But, yeah, there's all kinds of cute ones. It was really hard to find anything for Mardi Gras because not too many people did it. Designed for it anyway, is what I mean. All right, let's put some right in there and by the bow. Some right there. I'm just kind of filling holes here. Just a little bit over there and we'll be done. Got a few more off. I don't know if I can use the rest of this bush or not. Do I usually put the bow on first? Um, no, I don't. It just depends. Like today, I'd put it on after I put some greenery on. Sometimes if I'm worried about will I be able to, like if, for example, around Christmas time, there's the pine cones in the sprays and such. And if I'm worried that the pine cone is going to get hidden or cramped or something like that, I might go ahead and put the bow on first so I can then position the sprays. So it just depends, and there's no right or wrong either way. Yeah, I do both. The main time I will put the bow on first is if I'm worried I'm going to be interfering with the other part of the design. So if that makes sense. A little bit down here. I got two more of these. And there's been times when I've not put the bow on first, and I wish I would have. I've had a few of those, but all right, two more. Oh, the Ferris silk green ribbon, yes. Yes, it would have. I didn't have that last year, though. Like I said, I think I made that at the end of last year, if I remember right. I'm going to go around behind over here so I can get this right where I want it. I need a little bit right here. There we go. All right, let's get the bow looking decent here. Like I said, I just wanted something simple because we had so much going on with the, with the florals. Yes, you could, Carol. That is exactly right. Carol's saying you could use several different ribbon choices. Yes. Yes, you could. But I just wanted something simple tonight to go, like I said, to go with the florals. My scissors here. I'm just going to cut them at an angle. Keep them kind of long. a little bit in the bow here. Just adding finishing touches now. All right, now, something right there smack in the middle. Looking to see if I've got anything I can use that I can sacrifice and not miss. See this right here. Won't even know it's gone. I think we're done, guys. I'm going to look and see if I have any questions here. Oh, hey, Sue, I didn't see you there. How are you? I'm just looking at it in the camera here, doing some fixing. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you guys so much. Okay, I got too much inventory to make Mardi Gras. Hey, I hear you. I hear you. Oh, Barbara, you got roundabouts with 3 lanes? That would be murder. That's terrible. Oh, my. I shouldn't have said that word. I hope TikTok didn't throw me off. I got banned. Oh, it's been a couple of weeks ago, and actually I appealed that one, and they said that I didn't do anything, but they were saying I was talking about all kinds of stuff that I wasn't. But oh, hey, Beverly, do I still show horses? No, I don't. I haven't showed horses, gosh, probably 20 years, but I miss it. I live, there's a horse farm right down the road, and I pass it every time I go to town, and I still feel it in my heart. I miss it. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Yeah, do you show Beverly? Do you show horses? Yeah, it is getting easier to find things. Thank you, Mercy. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. All right, anybody else have any other questions? Hey, Nancy. Hey, Nancy, we're just finishing up. Oh, Julie, you like the Swiss dot? Yeah, I love the Swiss dot with just about everything. I think it's really versatile because you can almost use it like a solid, but I've got it in almost every color. And especially the yellow with the black dots, that's my favorite in the summertime. I love it. Thank you, Carol. All right, anybody else have any other questions? Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Okay, well, that's all I have for you tonight. And as I said, I forgot. Let me go ahead and pin my shop here. I always forget that. But on TikTok, if you're interested, I do have it listed in my Etsy shop, which is, well, I didn't do that right. Hang on. Let me finish this. I can't talk and do something else at the same time, I guess. There we go. But, well, good grief, it still didn't do it. I don't know why. Well, I have to do it later. It's not working for me. But anyway, in my Etsy shop, I do have a listing for this. It just says made on live video with today's date, and we'll get it to you if you want to purchase. Thank you, Julie. All right. Any other questions? Let me back up here. Do I have a clock ticking in the background? Yes, I do. Can you hear that? It's like on the other side of the desk over there. I guess the mic is working pretty well. It should just be picking up from me, though. But yes, there is. Is it loud, really? Wow. I'll have to know that, or I'm glad to know that. Thank you for letting me know. I was trying to think of that. Remember that old soap opera with the hourglass? I forget how it goes. Now that's going to bug me until I think of it. But okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll be live again either Thursday or Friday, but if you're on my text list, I'll send out a notification. You can also set notifications on your Facebook account and YouTube. I don't know about TikTok if they do that or not, but anyway, it'll be one of those Tuesdays, but I'll give you a heads up. It'll just depend on what's going on around here. So thank you. Bye-bye.